Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we're watching and reacting to Toronto FC versus CS Saint-Laurent in the Canadian Championship 2024 quarterfinals, second leg. Toronto are playing with a 3-0 aggregate lead. If they lose 3-0 on the night, they go to a shootout. If they score, that would also mean that they would have to win, that Saint-Laurent would have to win by 5. That probably won't happen, but still watching the match. It would take an absolute collapse for Toronto to lose this quarterfinal tie or even put themselves in danger of losing this quarterfinal tie. So, how we doing? Take an absolute failure of epic proportions to not win this tie. And they should. 3-0 on aggregate. They are giving some players who are on the fringes a run out tonight to start. Dumitru and Anthony Kurich getting the start. Bernadeschi's on the bench, and Senior still gets the start, though. Which I don't know why Bernadeschi's not getting a total start, because guess what? He won't play this weekend because of yellow card accumulation. So he could play 90 minutes if they wanted to. Insigne is the one I got to worry about. He's the one that can play on the weekend. I think they got this totally wrong. So that's to play on opposite sides. Bernadeschi plays not at all this weekend. Yellow card accumulation. He could play the whole damn game. And they put him on the bench. Malula gets the start. As well. Michael Bradley's being considered for the Canada assistant job. Is head scratching. I agree. It legitimately is a horrible idea. Like, it makes me wonder about Jesse Marsh actually being the right man for the job. Because if you're going to hire Michael Bradley to be your assistant, okay. Sure. Teams are walking out. Saint-Laurent in their white. Toronto in their home kits. I think Saint-Laurent's keeper is just wearing their away kit as his keeper kit. I think Independiente did that when they came to Toronto. Or they were wearing their away kit. The keeper was wearing the regular old kit. I think that's what it was. Is the keeper kit. Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah, I still remember that tie way too vividly. Way too vividly. The Euro and the Copa are both on Fox this summer. That's good. Fox Sports app for all of it. That's good. Games on FS2 tonight. Of course. One Soccer in Canada. And if you need a third-party stream, where was that? No. That was Live Sport 24. You need a third-party stream. With that being said, give me a second. There we go. Game's about to start sooner rather than later. Our first quarterfinal, coin toss, and the banner handoff. Insignia, the captain tonight. Usually Rudolph, the center ref. Shouldn't be too bad. – 3-0 aggregate lead for Toronto. See how much they can add on. Last game they played was a 5-1 win over CF Montreal. Toronto, 2 out of 3 of owning Quebec. Of course, because they just beat Saint-Laurent 2 weeks ago. Played the midweek against Nashville last week. Toronto FC starting 11 in goal. Luka Gavron, the back 3. Anthony Curic, Aime Mabaka, Cozy Thompson. Midfield forward, Jaquil Marshall-Ruddy, Andre Dumitru, Alonso Coelho, Kobe Franklin. Front 3, Lorenzo Insigne, DeAndre Kerr, and Cassius Malula. Feels like Toronto plays 3 times a week. Well, that's what they've been doing recently. They've been playing Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, or weekend, midweek, weekend. It pretty much has been for the past month. Thanks to Leagues Cup. Not that I was saying that in a complaining way, but, you know. Let's go, Toronto. Damn right. Let's get this done. Finish this off, get a couple of goals, add on. I won't take a 0-0. Maniatis, Bay, Goulet, Alphonse, Tabi, Buganmi, Mala, Wanja, Sila, Quemi, and Utah for Saint-Laurent. Would you laugh if Club America loses the final? After what Cruz Azul pulled and damn near getting eliminated, yes, I will. I'd love it, but I'd laugh. I know America ain't great right now, but TFC will win. Well, they should. They'll win on aggregate no matter what. The question is do they add any goals on? That's the question. And about to kick off here, we got Saint-Laurent versus Toronto. Saint-Laurent to kick off the first half. The League One Quebec champions, who might just be in the CPL sooner rather than later. The news is that they are getting talks with the CPL for his expansion because of the story that they've had. I guess when you beat Halifax, I guess to get into the CPL, you beat them. I guess you got to join them. And we're off. Winner of this tie goes to the semifinals. We'll be covering the Forge Montreal match tomorrow as well. One, because Forge is my CPL team. Second of all, might as well do a double. Europa League final as well. The severe weather that's tomorrow is only wind and hail anyway, and I'll be watching on freaking Fire Stick. So if you hear thunder, don't worry. And the line that's supposed to hit tonight is after the game. At least in my area. But it's been a really active spring, but whatever. Toronto weather looks beautiful tonight. Good for them. Clash Royale, which card is a troop? Is it the Archer Queen or Barbarian King? I don't play Clash Royale. Why are you asking me? I'm not going to play a game that was uncool 5 years ago just because they put footballers in there that I honestly, half of them I don't even care about. Now, if it was Toronto players, maybe I would. But, hell, they put a Fortnite skin for the Toronto Maple Leafs in Fortnite, and I didn't start playing Fortnite. Oh, wait, no, no, that was a next-gen game thing. Whatever. Oh, yeah, right. That's probably why I didn't start playing Fortnite. Because it was just them putting over the next-gen game. Why would I take a guess if I don't know what it is? Kobe Franklin playing forward. You know the first 3 letters of assume? Yeah. That's why you don't assume. You make an ass out of yourself. 2 minutes in, 0-0 on the night, 3-0 on aggregate. Toronto dominating on possession, but what else did you expect? Cozy Thompson plays forward. DeAndre Kerr, Kobe Franklin. Yeah. He's cooking some. Kobe Franklin.
Man.
Kobe, what are you doing, man? Pass the ball.
Oh, man.
Coelho. Jaquil. Coelho. Mabaka. Just because you're holding possession doesn't mean you should be going backwards. Dumitru. Andre Dumitru. Thompson. Coelho. Is Coelho playing a Mascherano top role? As much as I expected. Insigne. Shot! Oh, what a save! Kobe Franklin! And he doesn't get a shot off. Oh, my God. How the hell? Dude. He was so... okay. All right. Insigne with a great shot. Kobe Franklin just freezes up as soon as he gets the ball when he could take a shot, and he doesn't take a shot. He could have hit that second time and still scored. Dude freaking froze. Christ, I was frozen today. Yeah, that was Kobe Franklin. I was frozen today. Nobody's going to get that reference at all. Suburban Commando. That'd be a goal kick for Luka Gavron. Yeah, that was Suburban Commando. That was Doc Brown's character. Just look up I Was Frozen Today, Nostalgia Critic. You'll get it. You'll get it. It should be 1-0 right now. Yeah, thanks to Kobe Franklin freezing up, it wasn't. Crossed in and blocked away. Kerr. Good defensive play by Saint-Laurent. I can't believe it. Curic with a good pass. Anthony Curic making his first start for TFC, the main TFC side. Of course, been a stalwart for TFC2 for years now. Andre Dumitru making his first start, made his debut a couple of weeks ago against Simcoe, but has been playing for TFC2 as well. DeAndre Kerr, and he goes down in the box, but that's not a penalty. There's no way. Yeah, goal kick. Oh. They're really wasting chances. Why are you making a semi-pro team look better than semi-pro? My God. Well, actually, wait, let me look. It took them, 30-something minutes to score the first one in Quebec? Hold on. It took them 50 minutes. So, hopefully they score before the 50th minute. I would hope. Coelho playing the Mascherano top role, which is something I thought he could do for a long time. So I'm not surprised that he is. Dropping into the back line as a 6, playing a center back. I'm going live Saturday for the DFB Pokal final before the Toronto match. So I'm doing a double on Saturday as well. Well, if Leverkusen beats Atalanta. And technically, if they lose the trophy but lose on penalties, they didn't really lose. So I guess it still would be an undefeated season. But if they beat Atalanta, Leverkusen, I will be doing the DFB Pokal final, considering history. Undefeated season. But maybe if they lose, I don't really want to do Crown Jewel. I mean, King of the Ring. I really don't. I barely watch the build-up anyway. It would start at the same time, so maybe I'll still do some Saturday. I don't know. Maybe. Since I'm going live anyway, maybe I will do King of the Ring. If Leverkusen loses the Europa League final tomorrow, out of penalties, they lose outright. Because technically they'd still have an unbeaten season if they lost on penalties. Technically. Because going to penalties equates a draw. Technically you didn't lose the match, you just lost the tiebreaker. I know that's sort of weird, but I mean, yeah, that's sort of weird, but whatever. Tomorrow's the Europa League final. I told you I was doing all the European finals. And also Forge versus Montreal in the Canadian Championship. I'll be doing both. The second leg. Cozy Thompson. Cozy Thompson plays it forward.
Come on.
Good. Go.
Come on, man. I felt it. I thought they were going to do it.
Free kick. Good play, just didn't work out. There's been a couple of those. Been a good couple of those. Tijuana signing Reynoso. Emmanuel Reynoso, Mr. AWOL going to Tijuana. That sounds like a bad idea. At least in Minnesota, all you can do is go AWOL. Tijuana, on the other hand.
Tijuana, go to the game. Tijuana.
Hey, but I don't think that's a good idea for him. Knowing he goes AWOL. Shot saved by Gavron. It's out for a throw. Then again, Minnesota's better without him, so I guess it can't be so bad, right? Big save by Gavron, luckily. Maybe I did jinx these guys. And Malula's down hurt. Great. Oh. That's great news. At least we have Derek Etienne Jr., one. Second of all, John Herman doesn't even really want to play Malula except for games like this. So, they're saying Bayer Leverkusen might play Rot-Loss. They're becoming BFFs on X and Instagram. Oh, I'd love to do that game. I'd be rooting for that'd be the third CONCACAF friendly that I do with Bayer Leverkusen as part of it, and the fourth game that I do with Bayer Leverkusen as part of it. Leverkusen always finds their way around in this realm. I don't know why, but I would gladly watch Leverkusen beat Rot-Loss. Gladly. Man, I hope this freaking Europa League final does as well as my other Leverkusen, those two friendlies. When they played St. Louis 2, and then they opened City Park, and then they played Toluca. They lost to Toluca, actually. How far do you think TFC will reach this season? I'm going to say I had them in the Eastern Conference final in my preseason predictions, and I thought it was crazy. Like, I thought they were going to get hot enough to make the Eastern Conference final. Turns out I might not have been as crazy as I was thinking I was. DeAndre Kerr with a goal. And it's 1-0 on the night, 4-0 on aggregate. And DeAndre Kerr puts one away on the volley. And it's 4-0 on aggregate for Toronto FC. There it is, DeAndre Kerr. Rifles one home. Well, at least they finally got their goal. Ball crossed into the box. Over the top, DeAndre Kerr gets it on the volley and puts it top bins. Beautiful. Lovely. Richie Larea is coming back from injury. I would say if he's not suspended this weekend, he'll play at least a little bit. But by the next couple of weeks, by the end of the month, he should be back playing. Now, the question is does he play at Copa? I don't know. 13th minute goal. It's 1-0 on the night. 4-0 on aggregate. Smooth sailing. Now they got to lose by 5 to get eliminated. Outright. Well, get 5 scored on them. That's not happening, right? Last year, maybe. Not now. But a good goal. Let's go. Great goal by DeAndre Kerr. Just top bins on the volley. Lands on him. Lands at him. He goes, volleys it. He just doesn't even take it drop. See, that's how you score a goal, Kobe Franklin. When you have a chance to score a goal and it falls to you, shoot. I don't care if it's an automatic volley. Shoot. Don't freeze up like it's the Arctic. Shoot. Cross in. DeAndre Kerr, 2-0. Oh, my God. He turns it home. It's 2-0. 2 goals in 2 minutes for DeAndre Kerr. It's 5-0 on aggregate. DeAndre Kerr with a brace. In 1 minute, honestly. Turns it home. Another cross. Turns it home. If there was VAR, they'd probably take it away from him running over the goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper came out at him. But he puts it home. 2 goals, 2 minutes, DeAndre Kerr. 14th minute, 2-0, 5-0 on aggregate. Maybe they will get to 7. I mean, yeah, they scored 5 against Montreal. Of course they'll get to 7. I don't know why he's on the bench, considering he won't play this weekend because of yellow card accumulation. He should be starting. Like, Insigne is the one who should be on the bench, not Bernadeschi. Since Bernadeschi ain't playing on Saturday, what's the worst that could happen? I shouldn't be asking that. This is Toronto FC. Of course the worst could happen. He'll get injured somehow and be out for longer than a week. I see why they did it. Who am I kidding? It's Toronto FC. He'll pull his hamstring and be out for longer than a week. So putting him in for like 45 is probably better than 90. That's probably why. It's probably being safe. It's like, oh, if we play him for 90, he'll pull his hamstring and be out for like 3 weeks. We don't need that. He's only out for 1 game for a week. Half a week, pretty much. If we don't do it, or just play him 45. I think my situation is more likely. Keeper getting treated because he got collision as the ball was being played. 2 really good finishes from DeAndre Kerr. You love to see it. You want them to get hot. You want him and Owusu to both be hot if you're not going to get a DP striker in the summer or even the winter. You want them both to be hot. But even in the winter, you might have to. But for now, if they're both hot, they're both scoring, that's exactly what you want. If one's not scoring, you want the other to be scoring. If one stops scoring, you want the other to score. You want them to be a threat. See, that was honestly one of the many problems of TFC last year. The striker was never a threat. CJ. And DeAndre Kerr got a couple of goals last year, but only 3. It's not like he was that hot either. It was just that he was the best of all those options. DeAndre Kerr has gotten better, though. Longstaff is the most underrated player in MLS. He should not be in MLS. The fact that we have him is a steal. No joke. The fact that Toronto has Matty Longstaff is a steal. That man, all the signings that Jason and Herdman made before the season were honestly all underrated. Davy Flores, I wanted him in Toronto for years. I thought he could play well at this club since 2020. I said back during the CONCACAF League in 2020 and Champions League, I said he would be amazing. He would be amazing. in MLS, which really means play for Toronto. But I know he played for the Vancouver Whitecaps before, but how he was playing in Olympia 4 years ago, I was like, he could play well at TFC. 4 years later, Herdman signs him, does what I would have done. Underrated signing, amazing player. Matty Longstaff should be playing in the Premier League. Somehow makes it to MLS, plays for John Herdman, plays for Toronto, and is an underrated signing. Kevin Long, amazing signing. We needed a center back like him. He's sort of a similar vein to Stephen Caldwell back in the day. We always needed a center back like that. We have one. And they're all underrated. All very underrated. So they're playing amazingly, but they're all amazing. They're all amazing. DeAndre Kerr is a good pick. He's gotten better. Like, he's had good performances since he came through, but this year he's better than he was last year, and I'd say 2023 he was better than he was in 22. They pre-fired that one. They'll probably score another goal, but they pre-fired that one. All the signings TFC made were great and very underrated. And Prince Owuzu in the summer, that was an underrated signing. Gladly, it totally worked out. But I think that was also a Jason Hernandez signing. So he's not as good as Kevin Long or Aime Mabaka for that matter. Did you not watch last year? I hate to tell you, but did you watch last year or even now? Sigurd Rosted legitimately is a liability. The man runs around like he's skating on ice. Like he's a deer skating on ice. He's a liability. He's like Mavinga without the speed. Like, at least Chris Mavinga had recovery speed, but then the older he got, the slower he got, the less he had the recovery speed. Then he basically becomes Sigurd Rosted, but Sigurd Rosted never had the recovery speed Mavinga did. At least, yeah, that for like 3 years. So, see, Alonso Coelho's better at the back, playing a Mascherano type role exactly like he is tonight, which is exactly what I've been saying he should have been doing for, I don't know, the past 6 weeks. I don't know. Because I've been saying Coelho should drop back. He's a very good defender. He's good on the ball. You should have a guy like Gomes pushing up with his pace. Positional rotation. Look at what Coelho's doing tonight. He's proving me right. I know it's Saint-Laurent, but listen, I said he should be in a Mascherano type role, falling back into the back line, defending, because he's good on the ball. He can play it forward. He can play a good long pass. It's better than Rosted. I said this 6 weeks ago. But whatever. Playing forward. Dumitru. Oh, God. No! Horrible pass. Horrible pass to choose. Plays forward, Saint-Laurent. Shot! Goal! Oh, off the post and out! Off the post and out, and Gavron makes the save.
Oh, man.
Wow. Off the post and out, then Gavron makes the save.
Wow.
I thought that was going in. Would be something we do to give up a goal. And I watched the whole damn thing, except for the Cincinnati game live. Because I was watching Mississippi State, Alabama, which was a horrible decision. State got curb stomped, and TFC played the best game of their year in that Cincinnati game. At home. Still lost, but they played their best game of the year. Of course, when I'm not watching, they play the best game of their year. That's how last year went. I mean, still reviewed it because I watched the highlights and then put up the review the next day. But I was like, oh, Mississippi State will beat Alabama. Nick Saban's washed. I was wrong. What, State lose by like, 25 that night? Not 25, like 24, 28. They got beat. And Gavron makes another save, and he's pissed off, which I don't blame him. Yeah, I can't believe it. We almost did again. All because Dumitru had an errant pass. Put it over the top. Loft that thing. Put it over somebody's head. Yeah, I mean, he's a TFC2 player, and he just got started. Because we can't help ourselves. Got to give them a goal for their troubles, you know. They've played pretty well over the 2 legs. I mean, for a semi-pro team, it's not like they're horrible. They're honestly better than Simcoe. I mean, there's a reason why they're going to the possibly going to the CPL, and Simcoe ain't. Even though Simcoe's backed by Atiba Hutchinson, Daniil Henry, and others. There's a reason why Saint-Laurent would be going to the CPL. One, they need a team in Quebec. Second of all, you know, the story's awesome, right? And that's a free kick for Toronto? He's the one who went over and back. What are you doing? I feel sorry for him there. He went over and back. What? Okay. Okay, that's a foul on them. That's just a horrible call. See, we're so ahead that it really doesn't matter to me. Like, I'm just being honest. That was a horrible call. Over the top. Kobe Franklin. How about you cross the ball this time? There we go. Into the box. DeAndre doesn't get his hat trick, but it falls to Dumitru. Hey, that's a good pass. Cassius Malula. Kobe Franklin. Franklin. Malula. Dumitru. Jaquil pushed off the ball. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Jaquil just got pushed off the ball by a semi-pro player. What? Okay. All right. That's not good. We're winning 2-0. Why are you so worried? I don't know. I cannot believe it. Oh, UFL. Oh, yeah. St. Louis Battlehawks made the UFL Conference Championship game.
Yeah, they made it to the playoffs.
Yeah, because there's only 4 teams in the Conference Championship game.
Okay, well, whatever.
And they'll host. I know. And they'll host. Well, as it stands. And then if they win that, they host the championship game. It is on a Sunday with nothing on it. It would be nice to go to, but still. If not, I'll definitely cover it. Because I can. Wait. No, I got the Copa stuff written down. I think it is a day off, actually. It is before the 20th. I think it is afternoon off. I might. Either way. Be nice to go to. Let me guess. St. Louis rematch in St. Louis versus the Birmingham Stallions, probably. Probably. Dumitru gets knocked in the back of the neck by the goalkeeper. Then again, yeah, I could totally see how that would end up in a concussion. Yeah. How we doing, Winvo? I could totally see that. See, because sometimes it's the softest blow. Sometimes it's the most unapparent blows that lead to a concussion. Going to a basketball game today. Apparently, Calgary have a team, and there's a whole Canadian Basketball League. Yeah, so a Canadian Basketball League, there's a BCL Americas, Basketball Champions League Americas. And the Canadian League champion goes into that Basketball Champions League. Real Esteli also has a team, basketball-wise. I found that out when Edmonton was in that tournament. But Edmonton was in that tournament once. And they were playing Real Esteli. Or maybe I just saw Real Esteli was in that tournament. But I'm like, oh, they got a basketball team too? Cool. I mean, it doesn't surprise me that some Central American football clubs also have a basketball club connected to them. I mean, Barcelona has the same, right? And Real Madrid. I'm sure you know about that one because of Luka Doncic. Yes. Good. But yeah, the Spanish football clubs. Actually, Bayern has a basketball team too. Interesting. How many licks does it get take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Let's see. I know. A 1, a 2, a 3. 3. So do Red Star Belgrade. LA Galaxy want Marco Royce. St. Louis does too. And the Blue Jays are losing to the White Sox. Oh, hell. And that's a save. 28th minute, 2-0. Well, with that being said, 28th minute, Insigne playing forward. Insigne plays forward to Jaquil Marshall-Ruddy. Jaquil. Mabica playing forward. Dimitru playing forward. Oh, that's a free kick. Yep, free kick forward. No. Wait, advantage, or did they just start running? Ay. Plays forward. Oh, no. Overruns the ball, cleared. It's funny. The Blue Jays have a record that is very similar to the St. Louis Cardinals. Yeah. I can't win, can I? Cross in. At least the Cardinals have a beautiful City Connect jersey, though. I can't say the same for what the Blue Jays might just pull, even though I probably would still buy it with Joey Votto on it. I know, right? One you expected to suck, one you didn't. One you expected to suck, one you didn't. Well, I mean, Leangelo, I don't know if he's playing in Mexico or not. Well, is there any sport you don't know anything about? Or everything? Well, there's a difference between anything and everything. Everything. I like rugby, but I don't know everything about rugby. I like cricket. Oh, I don't. I've watched cricket a couple of times. I wouldn't say I like it. I've watched it a couple of times. Rugby, Australian rules football, I know a little bit about. That should be a foul the other way. I don't know everything about it, though. Nothing, though? I don't think there's any sport that I know nothing about. No, I think I know at least a little bit about every sport. So there's that. Leverkusen have a basketball team, but last season were relegated to Bundesliga 2 basketball. They're a bouncing team from Bundesliga Main and Second League. Well, I mean, Bundesliga football almost got relegated until Xabi Alonso came in the picture. So, I mean, it isn't too weird. Just show the shiny trophies. Just show the shiny trophies from the football team and you'll be fine. USA beat Bangladesh in cricket earlier today or yesterday. I know nothing about netball. Okay, now that's one I don't know nothing about. I didn't even know that was... I thought that was just one of those, like, hey, pickleball sports. Like, it was like, hey, this is fun for people to do. Not a real sport. Like a real competitive sport. But there are pickleball championships. Yeah, like some that haven't, started happening, 4 years ago. Like, I played pickleball in middle school. That was 10 years ago. It wasn't cool 10 years ago. Kobe Franklin puts it past the post. The Tony Kroos comment. Kroos will retire after the Euros. Yeah, you shouldn't use a laughing emoji. But, it's kind of sad to see. All the players that I grew up watching are ending their careers sooner rather than later. Kroos, Cristiano, Messi, Neymar, or they've left the big European leagues. It's honestly sad. When Mbappe became a name, I was still in high school, barely, but, That's not really kid. It's like you're damn near adult. You're just in your last year before being an adult. Insigne coming off for Etienne. Wait, why? I get he's playing on the weekend, Insigne, but 30 minutes, that's not good. Oh, no. Please tell me that's just, you're up 2-0, you're up 5-0 on aggregate, he's playing this weekend. Please tell me that's what it is. Please tell me he's not hurt, considering Bernadeschi's suspended on a yellow card accumulation this weekend. Please tell me it's just smart. It's smart business. Are you aware of 5-pin bowling? Candlepin bowling? I think. Header. But again, that's more of a leisure sport than a, as far as I'm concerned, than a real sport. There we go. Well, there we go. Pickleball is horrible to play in school because the teachers don't know how to teach such a sport. You're not wrong. I'm still better at pickleball than volleyball, tennis, and ping pong.
How about 1-pin bowling? Just knock down 1 pin, it's a strike. I'm joking. 5-pin, 12-pin, 10-pin. What are we talking about?
Derek Etienne coming in. Watch European netball if you want some U21 and U17 nations to get your understanding. Playing forward. Oh, no. Shot over the bar. The corner.
I wish you would
Corner.
have scored. That's some bullshit.
Is Cruyff a top 10 midfielder of all time?
That was some good footwork.
I would say, yeah, he's up there. Is Insigne actually off? Yep. For Derek Etienne Jr.
Look,
that was an amazing footwork. He should have scored. He should have scored.
Hate that for him. Really
that would have been a big moment. U17 Euros are going on right now. Country Czechia beat Cyprus 5-0. Nice. How we doing, Connor?
Is that Saint-Laurent?
Saint-Laurent.
I know, I'm joking. And
I get it.
Sort of look. I mean, if you didn't know, you would think
orange instead of reddish. Yeah, I get it. I get
it. Exactly. I'm just saying from here, you would.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh!
Oh! Good play.
Oh, man.
All the way back to the keeper. Good. I mean, I think Toronto's done pretty good, but Saint-Laurent's actually impressed me. I can see why they want to go up to the CPL. They're still not MLS quality, but they're playing. They're not cowering. They're down 5-0 and they're still trying to play.
Here it is. There's gonna be a score. I can feel it.
Cross in, blocked away. Malula.
Yeah, they did all that.
Oh,
see, they're coming on, man. Look.
Cross in, blocked away.
Dude, they keep coming.
They're good.
They are. I like that.
Dimitri's down.
Oh, Lord.
Dude, you didn't get hit in the nuts. You got hit in the stomach. Okay, maybe you did get hit in the nuts. Okay, maybe you did.
Nutmeg. Meg.
Well, that could be the other meaning. 5-pin bowling was invented in Toronto. A variation of 10-pin used smaller bowling ball. So it's sort of candle pin.
I want the big bowling ball on the 5-pin.
Well, you'd hit them all.
Biggest bowling ball they got. I want some Fred Flintstone boulders. Every time you roll, you get a strike because it's as wide as a.
Bet. Saint-Laurent is showing fight. Bet. Because Fred was a degenerate gambler. No, he legitimately was in the show. That wasn't just a Family Guy joke. He was a.
Was he? I don't know.
Like he was.
He?
Yeah, like they were making bets, and like that's how they got the reference to Family Guy. Like when they were doing the celebrity boxing, and Stewie was the bookie.
Yeah.
And then he shows up. Bet.
Oh, Lord. Here we go. Crawl down.
Come on, Kaweo. Get up. Let me see what this. Let me see. Oh, he got stomped on the ankle. I can see that one.
That might.
He didn't mean to, but that still hurts.
No, he didn't do that on purpose. Aye.
That still hurts.
Yeah. That's a hurts.
Hurts, don't it?
You need a car? Go to Hers. Hurts.
Hey.
With the Z. If it hurts with the Z, it hurts, brother.
Hey, George Strait is a legend. No George Strait slander in this house, okay? Or Randy Travis, for that matter. 38th minute.
Who are you talking to?
Somebody said, "Who's this Texan?" And somebody was saying, "Sing Amarillo by Morning." I'm guessing that was because somebody was making him.
Up from San Antonio.
I guess we have to now. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. When that sun is high in the Texas sky, I'll be bucking it to county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. He was actually in the rodeo, George Strait was too. It wasn't like he was faking it. He actually was in the rodeo.
But he was a clown.
No, he actually rode.
No, I'm joking. I tell people, I was in the rodeo. But I was a clown.
Playing Ford. Come on, Etienne. Come on, Etienne. Malula. No.
Come on, baby.
Malula. Come on.
Look.
He's still on the ball.
Dude, he's
cross in. Not far enough. Etienne Jr. Chips over the bar.
Shits or chips?
Chips.
Okay.
Well, Alex is always here now. Depends. And I'm always here.
Oh,
shot blocked over.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, at least
just missed it.
Hey, they've missed a couple too, so it is what it is. Corner. I guess they're not going to hit 7. It looked like they were for a while. I don't know now. Cross in. Oh. That's out for a goal kick. It should be 3-0. Yeah. How you beat Montreal 5-1, but you're only beating Saint-Laurent 2-0? Huh. Weird. I mean, yeah, the Montreal game was honestly the perfect performance, but
oh man,
I wish they pressed him. Dude, come on.
Stupid shit like Toronto.
Well, they're a semi-pro team. I mean, that's expected.
But Toronto does that stupid kickback shit too, and that is awesome that they're doing the same shit. I don't know who's teaching them, but you got to fight. Go on up.
But if you're a semi-pro team going against an MLS team, they were fighting, but Rory says Craig Berube is exactly what the Leafs need. I agree. I said he should have been there in January, but hey, at least 6 months later they hire him. 6 months late. But I said when the Blues were dumb enough to fire Berube and then Sheldon Keefe started struggling around that San Jose game, which I did live, I said on there, Berube should be the coach of the Leafs. They should have fired Keefe 6 months ago and made Berube the coach.
Oh, they're coming on.
Plays it back. Dimitru.
Kick it back down. Oh, yeah, okay.
They should score before the half. Toronto. They should score again before the half. Cross in by Franklin. Ay.
I like how they're playing, man. They're just, do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Own them, baby. you make somebody make mistakes.
2-0 on the
be
night.
on 'em.
Scores 2-0 on the night, 5-0 on aggregate. Saint-Laurent won 7-0 on Friday in League One Quebec. Well, they weren't playing Toronto, though. Them winning 7-0 doesn't mean they're going to beat Toronto by a pasting. Now, Toronto beating Montreal 5-1, now that's more like it. DeAndre Kerr, could this be a hat trick? Yes! Yeah! Hat trick for DeAndre Kerr. 2 straight hat tricks, 3-0.
Oh, man.
One last game hat trick for Federico. Today it's a hat trick for DeAndre Kerr.
He got all of them?
All 3 of them.
Man. What?
I think that's the first time in a long time Toronto's had a hat trick in 2 straight games.
Look.
I don't know if that's ever happened before.
Oh, he got so lucky. Look.
It bounced off the player and the keeper and in.
Sorry.
That's got to be the first time they've scored 2 straight hat tricks. That's got to be. That's got to be.
You would have to bet that $100 to win $1 million. There's no way. That's got to be a first time
6-0 aggregate. Somebody asked the stats.
I mean, maybe for any team. Think about it. That's pretty. Any team having any players score a hat trick back to back. Look that up on your phone. It should probably be. I would think that would be crazy.
Because Bernadeschi scored a hat trick against Montreal. Thankfully for Owusu not getting that header. And then today it's DeAndre Kerr. Red card for Saint-Laurent.
I like to see him get a 4. What is that called?
That's just called 4.
Oh, okay.
Or a hat trick plus 1.
Hey.
That's just called a quad. Coelho's down, got kicked in the face.
Is that a quadro? Hey,
a quad.
baby.
We'll call it a quad.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, what if he does it?
That'd be awesome.
I think that.
They'll probably pull him at the half, though. Coelho got kicked in the face. If that isn't a red card, it should be a red card. They should be. Yep, they are down a man. Muganmi, who played well in the first leg, played tough in the second.
Look,
he's checking on Coelho. He didn't mean to do it, but he's still off. Because you shouldn't kick somebody in the face.
Look. That's
at least it was the front. At least it was the top of the shoe and not the stud. But there's respect there for Coelho. But good sport, Muganmi. Good sport. Checking on Coelho before he goes off. But at least it was the top of the shoe. I would not want to be hit with studs in the face. That would not.
Jalen, oh baby.
How much time added on? That'll be 3 minutes. That shouldn't be a red. Studs weren't up and he was going for the ball. Yeah, but I don't know. I get why it shouldn't be.
Look. It went your way, fine. That could have been that's just playing the game.
Yep.
And if you're scared, don't play the fucking game.
I agree with that. So I guess the stoppage time will start after they restart play. I mean, again, top of the shoe.
He did not.
He was going for the ball.
There
he was
is
going for the
no way
ball.
you could even time that. I took martial arts. He ran. That was like perfect. You could not, and he was kicking at the ball. He saw it coming.
Yeah.
That's human error. He shouldn't even got.
I mean, I understand a yellow card. I think a red card's a bit harsh. And he was not on a yellow, so.
Did he get a red?
Yeah, straight red and no bar, so he's off.
That is so wrong. That's
straight
wrong.
red.
That's wrong. Wrong.
So Saint-Laurent's down a man for the rest of the game.
That is
and
wrong.
There's no VAR.
He did not mean that was perfect. There's no way you could even plan that.
I mean, I think a yellow card would have been the right call. A red card, if it was studs
I
up.
don't even know of that. That's the game. He kicked. He saw the ball. He ran in, and everything was aligned. There's no way you could plan that. Not a fucking way you could plan that. Ball, face, foot, no. That's wrong all the way
It still
around.
could be seen as violent conduct, though. Just because you're going for the ball doesn't mean it's not violent conduct. But I don't think it should be a red card. Yellow card, I'd get.
Nobody's face.
If there was VAR, it probably would have been rescinded to a yellow.
He did not intend any of that in that action. So that's bullshit all the way around. That's part of the doing the game. That's playing the game.
I don't disagree. Like, if I was the coach, I mean, if I was John Herdman, I'd say I feel sorry for the Saint-Laurent player who got red carded. If there was VAR in this game, it would have been rescinded to a yellow, and I think that would have been the right decision.
Right. And if it wasn't a yellow, it still would be okay because he did not intend any of that.
But in the rules, in the laws of the game,
I don't care what the rules
even
is.
if you don't mean to have violent conduct, if you kick somebody in the face, if you're going for the ball, that's still violent conduct.
No, he didn't kick him in the face intentionally.
I didn't say he did.
All perfect. That's why you can't go by the rule. There's a human aspect. Fuck that. And a referee should know that.
I don't know which one's worse, being given a straight red that can't be overturned on VAR or be given a yellow that turns into a red on VAR.
Exactly.
I don't know which one's worse.
See? See what could happen, though?
Yeah.
That was just playing the game. I respect them both.
Hey, I do. But Toronto was already winning this game. I don't know why you're saying disgusting. Like, they were already winning 6-0. Like, they were going to come back and score 6. Like, they were. Or 7, actually. This wasn't going to happen. It won't happen now, but...
It's got to be.
No, the stoppage started after the play restarted. So, you had to add 3 minutes on to whenever they restarted the play.
I don't even know when that is.
I think we're close to 3 minutes since then. But I'd say 50-30 by the latest. Free kick here for Saint-Laurent. It would be honorable if TFC had the right to decline that card, sort of like the NFL. Like, if Toronto had the right to decline the card, I would have declined the card because we were winning anyway. And even if they do break the scoring record and score 7 goals, it's sort of harsh. And it's halftime. Halftime, it's 3-0 on the night, 6-0 on aggregate. Toronto's up a man for the next 45 minutes. Let's see if they can break 7-0, even if it would be a little bit tasteless. I mean, I wouldn't say they favored Toronto. It was a bad decision. I mean... They were winning 6-0 anyway. What's favoritism about that? What's favoritism throwing out a red card before halftime of a game? You're already up 6-0 on aggregate. There's no way a semi-pro team's going to score 7 goals, even with 11 men. Why you say favored? The game was over. I guess sort of makes it favor, but I don't know. She's probably, if she's watching the game, she's probably laughing, saying, that this is way worse. Taking a foul ball off the face is way worse. But for her to watch the rest of the game, trooper. 6. The record is they need to make 7-0 to break the record. But to watch the rest of the game after taking a foul ball off the face, trooper. Respect. Big respect. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going. 3-0 Toronto. 6-0 on aggregate. We'll be moving on to the semifinals, but sit tight, be back. Back for the stats at the half. 5 shots to 11. 4 shots on goal to Fort. 60% possession to 40%. 260 passes to 171. 90% pass accuracy to 85. 5 fouls to 3. 0 offside to 1. 1 yellow card to 0. 0 red cards to 1. 2 corners to 4. I will say I'll give Saint-Laurent credit for fighting like they did in the first half. I think they're wrongly down a man. I think that was a horrible call. I think a yellow card would have been fair. I think there should have been a card there. But the fact that they're down a man is wrong. They fought hard. They should have scored a goal or two, but Toronto played a really good first half. They had a good couple of chances. They should have more goals than 3, to be totally honest. DeAndre Kerr, props for the hat trick. Kobe Franklin should have one. I don't know why he froze up like he did. He should have hit that one first time. They should at least be up 5. 4 or 5. Toronto should be up at the half, but they're not. But I'll take 3. We'll see what happens in the second half, up a man. Maybe they will break the 7-0 record, but it still would feel a little bit cheap after what? The reason why. I mean, they could still score 4 in the second half, even with an even 11 versus 11. But I wouldn't honestly celebrate a 7-0 record like that with the fact they were down, or up a man, I should say, and they're down a man. Besides, it's a semi-pro team anyway, should be beating them like that anyway, but at home especially. But, yeah, Toronto played a good half. Saint-Laurent was fighting. I got to give them credit. It's been a very entertaining game, even though the game was pretty much over when it started. From both sides, honestly. So, there you go. Of course, on the One Soccer feed, they're showing a Jesse Marsch interview hype package. Little do we know, Jesse Marsch wants to hire Michael Bradley as his assistant coach. Jesse Marsch is not going to be the coach we think he is for Canada, isn't he? Makes me wonder. Like, I know it really doesn't matter who your assistants are unless you get sacked, pretty much. But I don't see what... I mean, I bet he trusts Michael because of... it's funny. It doesn't surprise me because I just watched the Jesse Marsch Kicking It episode last night because I wasn't watching Monday Night Raw, and it was before I started watching the Oilers-Canucks game. I was making my streams and whatnot, and I was watching the Jesse Marsch Kicking It episode, and he was giving Michael Bradley... He was talking about Michael Bradley, like when he was the assistant coach on the 2010 USMNT, Jesse Marsch. And had to deal with Michael as the captain and all that. After hearing all that, I'm not really surprised that Michael could end up as assistant. But I don't think it's a good decision. Speaking of, I really like those new Canada kits. The review of this game will be out within the hour. I'm going to have to expedite it a little bit, so it certainly may be under an hour. But a little bit. But also tomorrow I'll be live for the Europa League final. Atalanta Leverkusen and Montreal Forge. Hopefully Forge get it done. Football Americas wasn't a fan of the new Canada kits. I thought that was stupid. Like, they're classic, but they're also different. You know? I like it. I'm surprised Jamaica hadn't changed their kits. They're probably on that separate kit cycle like Canada. It's like, hey, they're most likely to be in a Gold Cup. Let's change it in Gold Cup. Second half should be starting very soon. Those Tecovas boots look nice. What do you think the final result will be at the end of this game? Honestly, I think we're going to get 7-0. 10-0 on aggregate, 7-0 on the night. I think we will hit 7. Unless he... We'll see if Bernadeschi even plays. If he does, we're getting 7. And if Kerr stays on for longer than 45 minutes. But we'll see. But if they take Kerr off and not even put on Bernadeschi, it'll probably be less. But the way they're playing... It's funny they started the TFC2 players and didn't put them on at the half or put them on at a later portion. So it kind of sort of closes up what you can do. But we'll also know the winner of the Vancouver Calgary tie by the end of the night. Possibly could play Toronto because they'll redraw the semifinalists. Next week, Ottawa plays Pacific to finish their tie. And then tomorrow, of course, Montreal Forge. We will have a CPL team in the semifinals. That is a known quantity, Ottawa or Pacific. We could have 2. Mabuka got the armband. Well, wait, he could have when Insignia came out. Yeah, that's true. Saint-Laurent's going to make 3 subs. Yep, 3 subs. And Toronto's going to make a sub at the half. $95 Edwards is on for Toronto. Bay, Utah, and Silla are off for our Steel Day. Kane, 20. Yeah. So we can make it out. Toronto, Marshall Ruddy for... It's got to be Nathaniel Edwards. Yep, Nathaniel Edwards. Well, it was a 95. I think I figured it out. I was just saying.
No, I get it. For Jimbo Bob Wood.
Playing forward. So they didn't take off Kerr. All 3 of the USL TFC2 players are on now. Dumitru, Kurich, and Edwards.
Why would you say 7? I don't even know why you would say 7.
I was saying that their record score would be 7-0, like to break their highest scoring record.
I got what you're saying. Okay.
But now that they're up 4, now they're up a man, and they're playing semi-pro team who's probably given up at this point. I could see an MLS team scoring 4 in 1/2. To add on to the 3 that they have.
I still think they're better than you think they are, and
what, they're going to fight harder than
too bad. No, they got to live with that shit, man. They played a real live team, man, And whatever you do, this is your chance.
I agree. Because if you win the tournament, even a third division team could go to CONCACAF Champions Cup.
But they'll always remember they played them.
Exactly.
Those guys will remember that shit.
Exactly.
They'll remember every kick, because this is their glory. And I just don't think they're going to score no 7. These guys are playing, man.
As you can see on aggregate, they've already held 6.
I ain't talking about aggregate. I'm talking about the game. Look at this.
Edwards. Nope.
Man, he caught up.
That was good.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Saint-Laurent's fought.
Give it to him,
Hey,
man.
I got to say, they fought very hard. And yes, they're playing like this is the biggest thing they'll probably ever do in their career. At least in the near future.
Probably so, yeah. For most of them, yeah.
They're still doing better than Simcoe did. I said Saint-Laurent was better than Simcoe.
Simcoe. Hey.
I didn't think of that one.
That's what it means. Simp. Hey. Bow down.
Bow down before the power of herdmen, or be crushed by his jolly boots of doom.
Dude. Jolly boots of doom.
You remember the Invader Zim episode?
Yeah, I don't remember the song.
It was the Christmas episode. He was playing Santa.
Okay.
Bow down before the power of Santa, or whatever. I parodied it. 48th minute. Oh my!
Man,
Edwards is getting burnt. He's getting burnt.
Dude,
He's getting burnt.
Dude, get that. I want them to score. Come on, man. Y'all playing like a mug.
Saint-Laurent. Shot! Saved by Gavron. You know, I wouldn't be mad about them scoring either. They deserve it.
They just played the shit out of that field. They didn't get a score, but was that not pretty?
That was awesome.
That was pretty.
They've been doing that both games, honestly. Like, they deserve at least 1 goal. I'm not going to lie. Saint-Laurent deserves at least 1 goal on aggregate. It wouldn't matter at all. Well, it wouldn't matter at all for the score, but it would matter to them. Etienne, no. Shot. Malula goal. Cassius Malula makes it 4. Off the rebound. Another goal for Cassius Malula in the Canadian Championship.
It's not my daddy, Lula. It's my mama, Lula. Hey. Wow. That's awesome, brother.
His 2nd goal in the tournament.
I like that. Good job. Good job.
Scored against Simcoe.
Shako.
Boom.
Sorry.
He went the wrong way. He went the wrong way.
Look. No, he was.
I don't think he knew it was going off the defender.
His foot and it went, dude.
Yeah, it went the wrong.
Something got tricked out right there.
If it didn't go off the defender, he might have had it. 50th minute, 4-0 on the night, 7-0 on aggregate. But, I mean, if it didn't go off the defender's foot, that wasn't going in. It got deflected because the keeper would have got to it, but the keeper was going the wrong way because it went off the defender's leg. I see.
Oh, come on, baby.
Cozy, good defense. Honestly, Saint-Laurent might be playing better down a man than they were with 11. I'm not going to lie. Gavron, corner.
Damn.
Is it bad that I'm rooting for Saint-Laurent to score 1? Is it?
They deserve it. They're doing good. I like them. I like them.
I mean, the way they're playing, I got to give them props too.
No, I like these guys. They're playing hard.
Plays back. Oh, damn! Shot over the bar into the south end.
Oh, man.
I mean, I respect him trying. That was... Honestly, Toronto should sign a couple of these guys for TFC2 at the very least. I mean, they're not half bad.
No, they're going to take this. Watch. They're going to
Etienne.
They're going to get it. Look, they're coming on. Look, you see how they swarm? Yep. I love that. Get on it.
Dimitru. Coelho. Long ball over the top to Edwards. He's offside. Come on. Yeah, it went out anyway, but there was no way he was on. There was no way. He was definitely offside. Yeah, he was off. He was off.
What?
By miles.
You talking about Randy Moss on there, baby. Gone. Oh, look at that.
Man, Saint-Laurent.
They got some good footwork, man. I'm just telling you, they can turn on a dime, brother. Look.
Yep.
Look.
Man, I wish Toronto could do some of that.
He just kicked one. Dude, this dude here.
What a pass. And given away.
Oh, Lord.
And Kerr loses it. Etienne doesn't get there.
He did right. He kicked it out. Here they come.
Canada 1 soccer. USA, Fox, FS2, Live Sport 24 if you need a third-party stream. That's out for a corner. I got to say, I wish Toronto could do some of the things Saint-Laurent has done. Like, I'm not saying Toronto's better this year, but I wish, like, if I was the manager, I'd have them spinning like a top. Like, I'd have them be able to turn on a dime. Etienne. Because I've never, like, even a guy like Jaquil, I've never seen him turn on a dime like that. Some of these guys, oh boy, they are MLS Next Pro level at the very least. Plays forward. Malula. Cross. Oh, that's got to be. Penalty for Toronto. Penalty for Toronto FC. How would Saint-Laurent do in Liga expansion in Mexico? I think they would do pretty okay. They'd be in the Liga. I mean, the way they're playing. Yeah, I think they would.
Tequila, dude.
Penalty for Toronto. And Kobe Franklin. Yeah, that's a penalty.
Man.
I think that's a penalty.
Yeah, I'll go with that. The
Penalty.
other wasn't. The other was bullshit, but that's right.
Sometimes when you play tough. Sometimes it doesn't go your way. Derek Etienne Jr. to score for Toronto. This would be his first goal in red if he scores the penalty. Derek Etienne Jr. The Haitian international, Derek Etienne Jr. 55th minute. To take a long run up, facing straight on the keeper. Etienne Jr. goes wide, shoots and goal. 5-0. 8-0 on aggregate.
He fucked him up. I went the wrong way. You know when you're jumping through the air and you go, I went the wrong way before you hit the ground and tumble up and hurt your shoulder and your leg and your hamstring. And then you got to get carted off. Hut.
It's 5 for Toronto. Etienne Jr.
Look at that. Oh, I went the wrong way.
That was...
He had a 50-50 chance. I went the wrong way.
Here's another one. Oh, no. 55th minute. Toronto has the 5-0 lead on the night. And it is 8-0 on aggregate.
That's crazy. Come on now.
Shot wide. Goal kick for Gavron.
I want to see one of these guys get something, man. I give them props.
I do too.
They're trying,
over both
No,
games. I give them
know
props too.
They're props. They're getting their ass beat down.
But the reason they are is because they're fighting. See, here's the thing. When you know you've lost as a lower league side, normally you park the bus and say, let's not just let this get worse.
No,
Saint-Laurent's fighting.
Worse. Go get something. Right.
They're fighting to at least try to get something. I got to respect that.
I do respect it.
Because most lower league sides are going to be like, we just don't want this to get worse. We're just going to sit back so it doesn't get worse.
I want to score on them, baby. That's what I want to do.
Saint-Laurent are fighting. That's why it's worse.
King Kong.
And they're also down a man.
Nothing on me.
Being up 8-0 is crazy. That's like 56-0 if it was football. Gridiron football. I think the Patriots did that once.
Oh, several times, I'm sure.
And you won't ever see it again, but they did it. They did it to the Titans. Well, they're playing Cincinnati this weekend at home. So.
Look at this. I mean,
TFC.
Toronto showing me something. They can do it if they want. They just.
Well, we knew that last year. They had good players on paper. They just didn't want to do it for Bradley. They want to do it for Herdman. And Herdman's a good coach. Bradley had no tactics, but he had good players on paper.
Look.
Edwards still crosses up to Kerr. Kerr goes down in the box. No call. I think that's right. Man, Kerr could have got a fourth.
Look at that. I mean,
Playing
they're
forward.
fighting. I love that.
Free kick for
Why
Saint-Laurent.
don't Toronto do that in regular games? Why would they play like this against
Well, they
that
did
team?
just do it to Montreal. But that was a derby, so that also makes.
I don't even want to talk about that. Screw that. Forget that game. Why won't they play like they're playing now? They're actually down and fighting and trying to do it. Why can't they do that every game? I don't understand. Look, do you see what
I see what you're
about?
saying, but they've played like this most of the whole year like this. You just haven't watched most of the games.
Okay.
And the ones you did, they sucked.
Okay, well, then at least give me that. What I watched, they sucked. I didn't watch the other games.
I mean, I thought they were okay against the Revs, but I think you've only watched this. They played well against Saint-Laurent when the last one. You watched a little bit of that. You saw when they went up 3-0. You watched the Nashville game, which that one completely sucked. I don't disagree.
Yeah,
that was horrible.
Worst game I ever seen.
That was more like last year. Yeah, if John Herdman gets administrative leave or fired because of the fight thing, which there's a non-zero chance of that happening, I'd be very worried with Jason DeVos as our interim. I really would. So I'm enjoying this for what it is. 60th minute. Bernadeschi will be coming on with Davy Flores. So Bernadeschi's going to play 30 minutes. 30-plus minutes, and Saint-Laurent's going to make 2 subs as well. The next stoppage and play, Bernadeschi will come on. They didn't have to play him, but they might as well. He can't play on Saturday. Yellow card accumulation. Yeah, because one soccer. I hate that Michael Bradley may just be Jesse Marsh's assistant. If you're going to have somebody who can't do anything and be a horrible coach, might as well have kept Biello or hired Terry Dunfield. But okay. Hire the man that's one of the reasons why Toronto was this club was damn near killed. Yeah, go ahead and do that, Canada. At least Mauro Biello, you know what you have.
Wow, they do.
Good by Coelho. Malula.
Good.
Coelho plays it forward. Etienne Jr. Etienne Jr. already has one. Could he get another? Edwards making the run. Back to Etienne Jr. Etienne Jr. Still Etienne. Cross. Here's a chance shot. Saved and in. It's another goal. Own goal. Own goal.
No,
6-0.
but who got it?
Toronto's goal, but I think it's an own goal. Kobe Franklin might have scored, but
who are they going to give the credit to?
I think that might just be an own goal, but it's 6-0 TFC. I think it's Kobe Franklin if it's a Toronto player.
Oh, they're bringing in the fans to play. Oh, shit.
Derek Etienne Jr. coming off for Bernadeschi. Got a goal and assist. Boom. Now that's an own goal. Off the defender and in. That's an own goal. No, that wasn't going in. Like, he's the reason why it went in. That's an own goal.
Well, hey, at least he scored. What up? What up? That's
6-0.
what I would have to do because I suck. They brought the fan down. He had 2 beers and 3 hot dogs in his mouth, and now he's playing. Watch.
62nd minute, 6-0.
Look under your seat. If your number is this, come on now.
If you have the commemorative Goulet and Tabi off for Saint-Laurent, for Seconde and Kouenousi, and for Toronto, Bernadeschi is on for Etienne, and Coelho's off for Davy Flores. It's just the same sense of humor. It's all. Now you see where my sense of humor comes from, don't you? Yeah. Playing forward. 63rd minute, Toronto. I'm just going to put Saint-Laurent on goal.
Oh.
62nd minute.
It's like Peter. Out. My knee. Out.
Toronto 9-0 on aggregate, 6-0 on the night. Yeah, they might just get 7. They got 27 minutes.
Oh, 27 minutes and a 27 on the 7. Oh, he fell hard.
I mean, that wasn't. Davy Flores. Kirich plays it back.
Oh.
At least on real grass instead of turf.
Exactly.
I would hate to fall on
Rocks
turf
and
like that.
dirt. What about rocks and dirt?
Well, you ain't playing football on rocks and dirt.
That'd be kick.
Now, if you fall like that on those rubber pellets on turf, that would be hell. You're getting rug burn. Because turf could give you rug burn. Bernadeschi's going to score. I bet he will. Oh, by the way, boom. There you go. I would rather fall like that on real grass than turf. But most players would rather play on real grass than turf. Oh, no. Davy Flores defends it.
Oh, what a play.
Still go.
Look, man.
Oh.
Playing, man. Look.
Still.
Look. Oh, shit.
Corner.
You got to respect
I
these
do.
guys,
I do.
Man.
I'll give them props.
Shit.
I've been giving them props, but I'll give them props. Corner, taken, cross in, header, off the post! Off the post for Saint-Laurent, and Bernadeschi's on the run.
Damn, man. Right. Come on.
Man, I wish that went in. I'm not going to lie.
I ain't gonna lie either. God.
Edwards plays it to Malula. Dimitru. Malula still, and it's pushed away, but he gets it back. Kobe Franklin. Still Kobe Franklin goes down for a free kick. Free kick at the top of the box. But let me put this in terms you might understand. This game's like when Mississippi State plays an FCS team. They should win by a lot.
Right.
But you want the other team to fight.
Yes, and they are. And it's all, and I hate that. I do hate that for that player. I hate that. That's bullshit. It's just the way it goes.
Man, he probably hates, like, he probably is deep down like, damn it, man.
Yeah,
that should have went in.
That
should have went in.
Man. Yeah. Who don't?
Because that was a great header. Normally that goes in. The pace that header had, normally that goes in. It just hit the post. Free kick here for Bernadeschi. Is he going to do it himself? I mean, he can. From this range, he can. Bernadeschi's shot over the bar.
Wow. I mean, I can't kick that high, but it would have been low. What the? How do you play your whole life and you do shit like that? That's what I don't even understand.
I mean, if you want to go low, I mean, they do put a man under the wall nowadays.
I just want to know how you go that high.
I mean,
that was.
They had no pressure. Like, that should be the one that should be the easiest.
Like shooting a gun bullseye. Because the air conditioner was on. No. Oh, it would have went the same. It's 15 feet. We're not talking about 75 feet because yes, air and temperature can affect that. He was so far off.
Like, and the thing is, he had no pressure.
I don't
Lucky number one more, yeah. But here's the thing for me. If you have no pressure, scoring a free kick like that from that range, if you're a guy like Bernadeschi, should be freaking elementary. Like, that was a practice level free kick with actual defenders. And you're going to miss it like that? Like, he looked like he hit the ball normally.
Look how they're playing, though. They know that they're weaker, so they're on them. But when they play regular, they're not on them like this. They're not on other professionals like this, and that's awesome. Great stop.
For Gavron.
Great stop.
Unless they're playing a 401 derby, because they were on Montreal like this.
But look, they don't do this in regular games.
Hey, at least he gets the 401 derby isn't a regular game, even if it's in the regular season. Hey, he gets it. That was a good thing.
Yeah, I just wanted those guys to score something.
Chips in. Oh,
man, see?
If that was us, I would have been mad. Like, I don't care if you didn't screw it up. Like, normally if our keeper did something like that, I'd be like, you're able to catch the ball. I'm watching on FS2. 70th minute. They have tied their highest scoring record in a match. Let's see if they can get one more. They have 20 minutes to do it, plus stoppage time. I don't know if there'll be any stoppage time, considering it's 6. Yeah. Well. Edwards. Shot! Oh, what a save!
Man,
what a save!
Man. That was coming across. That was awesome, right?
Oso's hurt, but yeah, he still plays. He's just hurt right now.
And this guy here, he's running.
71st minute. Oh, and in other news, the Blue Jays are losing 3-0 to the worst team in baseball right now.
The Cardinals?
No, the White Sox.
No, it's a joke.
The Jays and Cardinals actually have similar records. They're about to have the same one after tonight. Actually, no, the Cardinals are actually going to be a game ahead after tonight if they hold the win. And they'll be a game back if they don't. I can't believe the Cardinals beat the Orioles. And they're actually beating the Orioles right now. And the Jays won't. Maybe the Cardinals are actually better. At least have the Braves. And they're still second in the NL East.
They're getting the oil job. Hey.
71st minute. Flores, Edwards, Flores. Hey, at least Mississippi State's back in Omaha. That's the good news. Then again, the last time Mississippi State was in Omaha, they won it and the Blue Jays missed the playoffs. Maybe this is all going to plan. I don't know. But I won't complain if Canada goes deep in Copa America, Italy wins the Euros again, and Mississippi State wins the College World Series again. Here goes DeAndre Kerr. Shot, goal! It's 7! DeAndre Kerr with a fourth. Puts it past the keeper. 7-0. There's the record. DeAndre Kerr. Most goals in a game for Toronto FC. 7-0, 10-0 on aggregate.
7-0 on a high school team?
Well, semi-pro. It's better than that.
Okay, but, I mean, what do you expect? If they were doing worse, they need to take each other out because
this is when you should have your scoring record.
You should, but damn.
73rd minute. Kerr with a fourth.
You better save some of this shit for next week.
I mean Saturday.
Saturday, next week, whatever.
10-0 on aggregate. Jesus.
Going to be able to score next week or Saturday, whatever.
Mr. Durham Ajax sets the new record, beats the previous. Yep. They better change the goal. It's not his fault.
Oh, come on, man. Yeah.
Shot! Oh, what a
shit.
save.
Come on.
Header saved.
Oh, wow.
Kerr should get more
Good
minutes
job.
at striker.
Look.
If
He's
Owusu
going to
wasn't so
slam
hot
somebody
right
in
now.
the face.
He's not happy. I'm happy he's not.
He was fixing to slam somebody in the face. No, I'm glad he's pumped up. Why don't they do this every game? Not 7, but play like this.
Yeah, I don't
This
get it
is
either.
how you win.
Yeah, I agree.
You got to be on somebody, man.
I agree.
Fight.
Malula, 74th minute. Plays it back. Top of the box. Bernadeschi. Still Bernadeschi, and he gets tackled off the ball. Dude, you can't even play on Saturday. Why are you playing like this? 74th.
I wonder what the over-under was.
It was probably close to
5.
7.
You think it was 7?
I didn't say it was 7. I just said probably close, but I think this game probably still went over. But would they even let you bet on it's the question.
Oh, you can bet on anything.
Prince Owusu coming on for Dimitri. They're putting on Prince Owusu. They actually want 10 on the night, let alone 10 on aggregate. Jesus Christ. Andre Dimitri was off, played a good 75 minutes. Prince Owusu coming on. So wait, they're going to go 2 strikers. They got Kerr and Owusu up top. Oh, Lord. Maybe this is a good idea. Yeah, why not test it? Might as well.
Uh-oh. 1999 Prince. 1999. Is that cool?
I just realized that.
I just said
1999. I just realized it.
Prince, and his last name's Prince.
Well, his first name is Prince Owusu, but he puts Prince on his shirt.
That is awesome.
Herdman's overdoing it now. No, he isn't.
That should be his walk-up music.
No, he isn't overdoing it. If you're playing a team like this, you should be beating them by 7, okay? He's not overdoing nothing. If you can score goals, score goals.
Hell yeah.
If running up the score makes them cry, screw them. They should cry.
This is professional.
Cry.
Yeah, I'm going to get my goal because that might be money at the end of the year. You don't know what kind of...
Exactly. You don't know what...
Man,
yeah.
do that shit. Do it!
Curic.
Oh, man.
Edwards.
Damn, what was that? What are we doing?
Well, I'm just glad they didn't get scored on.
No joke.
Bernadeschi, come on, Fetty. Come on. And he... Oh, Lord. Prince Owuzu. Bernadeschi shot. Davy Flores. What a save.
Oh, man. You know what? That's all. That was awesome.
I hope so. No rest. This helps build an attitude in the club. It sets an expectation within the club. Exactly. Like,
Look.
Perfect's not perfect enough. That should be the expectation. Like, we strive for perfection. I have to agree with Vonnie Sartini. You can't be perfect. He said this in a team talk for Vancouver earlier in the year. You can't be perfect, but we could strive for perfection. If you strive for perfection, you'll play your best every single game. The mentality of the team should be, we need to be as perfect as we can be every single game. What does that mean? Scoring as many goals as humanly possible. Winning as much as humanly possible. Being all over these teams as much as humanly possible. You can't be perfect. Well, I guess you can. Look at Bayer Leverkusen. But if you strive for perfection, you're going to win more times than not. Okay? That's what the expectation should be. This team should be the best team in CONCACAF. We were almost there, and then we fell off the mountain. You should strive for perfection because the more that you win, the more you do, the more you'll win. You may not ever be perfect, but damn near, you could be damn near perfect. And when you're damn near perfect, you win. You win matches. Nice. You win trophies. Yeah. You win adoration if you are just damn near perfect. And yeah, you may have a bad night. Everybody does. Everybody has a bad night. But years ago, this team would be like, oh, Saint-Laurent, we're better than them. We don't have to play hard. Guess what that would do? Make you win by less or lose. They're playing like this team is honestly, the way Toronto's playing, like they're playing so good because they're playing a team that's worse than them, but they're playing the team like they're just as good as they are. They're giving them the respect by playing hard. And that's why we're winning by so much. That's the way it should be. You give these teams respect by playing them. Shot! Plays in Prince Owuzu! Party like it's 1999! It's Prince! Red rain, baby. It's not purple rain. It's red rain. Little red Corvette. There we go.
Oh, he is fast. Baby,
what a goal.
You're much too fast.
There we go.
Little red Corvette. Scoring goals and it's gonna last.
There we go. Prince Owuzu gets it through from Bernadeschi and boom!
Oh!
8-0.
99.
Because they got Kerr and Owuzu.
99.
Boom.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
There you go.
And the
80th minute.
That is awesome.
8-0 on the night. 11-0 on aggregate.
That's awesome.
I've never seen something like this, but I love it. This is the Toronto I want to see. This is what I know they can be. This is what I want to see. There you go. Oh! This is what I want to see. They blew it. Reynoso to Tijuana, your thoughts? May not be, I don't think it's too smart. If he plays well, great. But how they not pull goalies in football? Because, see, you can't put on an extra attacker to pull the goalie. In hockey, you can. even in futsal you can. I was watching MASL about a week or two ago when it was on Golasso. You can pull goalies there, but
shit! Look,
he's all over
man,
Prince.
look. Why don't Toronto do this every game? They would win, dude. They would win more than not if they played like this.
And those knots would probably be draws instead of losses.
And the
Oh,
is playing their ass off too. That was awesome, man. No, that's
82nd minute. Cozy Thompson playing forward. 82nd minute. 8 minutes to go plus stoppage time. If there may not even be any stoppage time. I hope not, to be honest. I mean, change him and put in a new goalie. Normally, you could only do that. They don't even have any subs left, but normally it's only if the goalie's hurt that happens. Oh, that's a foul the other way. That should be a free kick for Saint-Laurent. Well, it's a goal kick anyway. But here's the thing about normally your backup goalie is a worse goalie. You don't put him in unless you have to. You know? That would be injury. Now, Luca Gavron's a pretty good goalie. If we had to replace Sean Johnson with him, and he was just having a bad night. But then again, at that point.
Oh, man.
Shot! Save!
Oh,
save!
Damn. That was.
I thought that was going to go in. What a save by Gavron.
Shot.
What a save by Gavron, though.
The right
Boom.
way. Damn. If he would have paused, if he would have.
Yeah, that would have went in. Like, Gavron had to go as soon as he did and go the right way, and he did.
Might have went out. I don't know, but
no, it was going in. It was on target.
Okay.
Even Ryan would have scored a hat trick. I don't know. I may be a Rain Man when it comes to tactics, but there's a reason why I talk about football and not play it. Just because I know tactics doesn't mean I'd play well.
And see, I don't agree with this here. Why did he kick it so far out?
That was a horrible corner.
That was terrible.
I mean, I'm not totally.
Damn. Oh, I mean, he was.
Edwards.
Perfect. Come on now.
Over the top, Prince Owusu, that's headed away. But again, what shows I'm a Rain Man tactically is the fact that the Kaweo Mascherano role, like he played today, I told you that would work. It did. Dropping back into the back line for exactly the reasons I told you why it would work.
Oh!
Free kick for Toronto.
He was busting up the seam.
Edwards. Flores. Davy Flores.
Man, that would be cool. Prince 99. That is, oh, man, I would frame that, dude. That is awesome. With the red, that's, you couldn't even make that up.
I guess we know what jersey he would get if he had one.
Oh, yeah.
Prince Owusu.
Yeah. No, I like that. That's awesome.
Good thing he's good right now.
With the number 2, it's cool. It's just cool.
I didn't realize it till now. And I like Prince, the singer's music. I didn't even realize it till now.
Oh,
saved.
Good man. Good job. He's playing.
Go, Edwards. Go. Go. Defender got there just enough. That's out for a throw. I mean, I have a soft spot for him, but I really did when Stroh was there. Which is why I have the jersey in half.
Get up, dude. Get up.
Come on, get up, Edwards. 86th minute. Oh, man, I know we scored 8 goals, but I have a freaking thought of saying Gavron was man of the match. The only reason we have a clean sheet is legitimately Luka Gavron making like the 15, 20 saves he's made. Like, he's made save after save. Like, I'm not saying we would have got scored, like 5 or 6 scored on us, but Luka Gavron's made a lot of saves. Like, he legitimately has kept us a clean sheet. Legitimately. Like, you could argue that Saint-Laurent should have scored at least twice. I have to say. I mean, DeAndre Kerr got 4, but there might be a 3 stars of the game. I might have to do 3 stars, go a bit hockey, you know. DeAndre Kerr, Luka Gavron, and Alonzo Coelho probably. But 88th, 87th minute. Nice. I can't do back heel flicks. Maybe. I can't. Again, there's a reason why I'm good at knowing tactics and good at talking football, not playing it. There's a reason. I mean, yeah, I've played pickup before, but I could probably hold my own in a training session in one of those small-sided games. But other than that, I wouldn't look horrible, but there'd be a golf in quality. 88th minute. NYCFC 2-0, New Mexico United 2-0 at halftime. Come on, New Mexico. Here comes Saint-Laurent. Shot, goal! There's Saint-Laurent's goal! And it's 8-1. Saint-Laurent scores.
Good. Look.
Man, he's so happy.
They knew they lost. That is good.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
They deserve that. They deserve that. There's a goal for Saint-Laurent. They're so hyped. They deserve that. They deserve that. 8-1 on the night, 11-1 on aggregate. What a shot. Nutmegs Gavron. And I think I jinxed Gavron.
Oh, go on.
I think I jinxed Gavron saying the clean sheet. I think I jinxed him. I shouldn't have said nothing about a clean sheet till it was over. 89th minute.
And he wants another one, though.
But you could tell how much that meant to him. You could just tell.
That's awesome.
That was a good goal, too. See, they finally got the goal. Rickson, our steal day. There we go.
Why would he kick it? That's so stupid. He kicked it out. See, this is the kind of shit that I'm talking about. That
no
was
laundry.
Ignorant.
No laundry machine or dryer tonight, I take it. Nope, and it's full time. And there's the full-time whistle. 8-1 on the night, 11-1 on aggregate. Toronto advances to the semifinals of the Canadian Championship. Our steal day with the Saint-Laurent goal, well-deserved. I say Leverkusen. Toronto FC will move on to the semifinals to play one of the 4 semifinalists. It depends on what the draw says. But with that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review. Congratulations, Toronto. Commiserations, Saint-Laurent. But at least they got a goal. I'm Ryan and I'm out.